Hearing a plea seeking a ban on freebie culture during elections, the Supreme Court on Tuesday said a debate on the matter was needed for the welfare of the country. Also, the apex court highlighted the need to differentiate between a promise made by a politician as a freebie and a welfare scheme. The SC further noted that the issue concerning freebies was complex and that the matter may be put for consideration before the Parliament. Stepping up its attack on the Aam Aadmi Party, the BJP on Tuesday claimed that the Delhi government ignored the violations of the excise policy and recommendations of an expert committee. Addressing a press conference along with his party colleague Parvesh Singh Verma on the alleged liquor scam and the role of Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia in it, BJP MP Sudhanshu Trivedi asked that if the liquor policy was correct, then why was it withdrawn by the Kejriwal government? The Supreme Court on Tuesday referred to a 5-judge bench the petitions filed by the Shiv Sena and Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, raising several constitutional questions related to defection, merger and disqualification. A bench headed by Chief Justice N.V. Ramana ordered the listing of petitions before the Constitution Bench on Thursday. The apex court also directed the Election Commission not to pass any orders on Eknath Shinde faction's plea that it be considered the real Shiv Sena and granted the party's poll symbol. India at an UNSC meet has cautioned against any double standards on the issue of combating terrorism and has emphasized that any coercive or unilateral action that seeks to change the status quo by force is an affront to the principle of common security. India's permanent representative to the UN, Ruchira Kamboj, also said that all countries should respect each other's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Notably, China has repeatedly blocked the attempts of India and the US at the UN to blacklist Pakistan-based terrorists. Indian Army has killed 2 infiltrators along the line of control in Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. As per media reports, the army personnel stationed close to the LOC spotted some suspicious activity and opened fire and neutralized 2 infiltrators. Later, the area where the incident took place was thoroughly inspected. The Border Security Force has recovered a cache of assault weapons suspected to have been smuggled from across the border during a patrol along the India-Pakistan border in Punjab on Tuesday. The cache of weapons include 3 AK series rifles, 2 M3 submachine guns and 2 pistols. They were found by the security personnel from the Firozpur sector. As per reports, the weapons are suspected to have been smuggled in from Pakistan. In a jolt to Aam Aadmi Party leader Satyendra Jain, a Delhi court on Tuesday refused to grant him bail in connection with the PMLA case and extended his judicial custody till August 27. Meanwhile, Jain's wife Poonam Jain was granted regular bail in the money laundering case with a personal bond of Rs 1 lakh. Notably, Jain had moved a fresh bail application in the court, which was opposed by the Enforcement Directorate. DRDO and the Indian Navy on Tuesday successfully flight tested the indigenously designed and developed Vertical Launch Short-Range Surface-to-Air Missile or VLSS SAM from the Integrated Test Range in Chandipur off the coast of Odisha. The flight test was carried out from an Indian naval ship against a high-speed unmanned aerial target for demonstration of vertical launch capability. In the wake of disagreements among the United Nations Security Council member states regarding the travel ban waiver, the Taliban has warned the UNSC over the issue. The United States, the United Kingdom and France, the 3 permanent members of the UNSC, want to impose travel restrictions on Taliban officials. On the other hand, Russia and China, the other 2 permanent members of the Council, are in favor of waiving up to 13 Taliban officials from their travel bans. The United States has said that it has intelligence that Russia is planning to launch fresh attacks against Ukraine's civilian infrastructure and government facilities. As per media reports, the information are based on downgraded US intelligence. Meanwhile, the US Embassy in Kyiv has once more urged American citizens to leave Ukraine. Notably, Ukraine is preparing to mark its Independence Day on August 24.